What is up? Happy Friday. It's your girl Maquandria. And I'm coming with a word from the Lord. Do you understand? I created an atmosphere before I got on this live. Oh well, I'm not on live, but I did find out how to go live. So I will be going live. But right now, the Lord wanted me to come on here and warn you. See, I speak a lot about shifting, right? I speak a lot about shifting. I speak a lot about, do you know who you are? Do you know that you are the chosen one, right? Because see, my job is to come back and get you. Because a lot of y'all walking around and don't know who you are. But what the Lord want me to speak about is the warfare, right? When you don't team up with the one who already won the victory, you miss your time to get in the spirit and fight, right? You miss your destiny helpers. You miss the people that God created to fight with you in the spirit. And a lot of these people are your spouse, whether you are in connection with your spouse or not. When they pray for you, the prayer, y'all shut down things in the spirit. Do you understand? Your destiny helpers, your friends, they shut down the things in the spirit. Do you understand? So last night I was in the Lord's presence. I was soaking in it for hours. Do you hear me? To the point where he had to tell me to go to bed. Because I go to the gym in the morning. But it's a certain level of intimacy that you can get to with God and it be like, you don't want to leave. But again, God knew what I needed to do. And he knew that it was time for me to go to bed. And like I say on here all the time, it's not angel numbers. But God do speak to us through numbers. Right? The special remnant. You're getting spoken to by numbers. And what these are prophetic numbers. And you are to go to, you can go to Google, or you can go to the Strong Concordance, anywhere you have it, an app, whatever. But you should be looking at the Greek and Hebrew meaning of these numbers. And once you find it, there's scriptures that go along with these numbers. Or you can follow Kwana Green on YouTube. She has a whole, Holy Spirit just hit me so heavy. Quality Green has a series of these numbers. Because some of you are saying 111, you're saying 1111, you're saying 444, you're saying 333, you're saying 222. And God is speaking to the special remnant with these numbers. And it's like when God shows you these numbers, he's speaking something to you at that present time. Right? There's other numbers also that'll pop up. And you'll know when God is speaking to you. So God wanted me to speak about discernment. See, a lot of people say intuition. That's not what it is. It's discernment, right? And a lot of men have it also. See, we say women's intuition. But these men have it also. But they ignore it because they feel like, oh, the woman got woman's intuition. We all have discernment, right? And you have to ask God to strengthen your discernment. Because discernment is a very key thing that you need. Correct? So, speaking about discernment, right? First, let me go back to the way that God warned me last night. He warned me with 10:10, which is John 10:10. And everybody knows John 10:10 is the thief comes to kill, steal, and destroy. But I've come so that you may have life and have it more abundantly, right? So, when I saw John 10:10, instantly I'm like, what's this about? But what the Lord said to me was, you're on the opposite side of John 10:10. And let me pull it up for you. Look, it's already in my, waiting in my Bible app. And I'm going to read it in the NIV version. And John 10:10 reads, the thief comes only to steal, kill, and destroy. I have come that they may have life and have it to the full. But I like to read it in the KJV, King James Version. The thief cometh not, but for to steal and to kill and to destroy. I am come that they may have life and that they might have it more abundantly. So when I knew I was on the opposite side, what I did miss was, okay, God, do I still need to be watchful for the enemy? I didn't ask that question because I was just soaking in his presence, right? So at 3:58, my eyes opened this morning. And when they opened, they just opened like, and I laid there. I still had a peace on me that only God can give. So Holy Spirit directed me to look at my phone. So when I look at my phone, I see this, right? As you can see, it says, for need of food. Where is it? For need of food. Let me get to it. For need of food, anything helps, please. And they requested $3 from me. I don't even know who she is. I don't know who she is. Now, with the heart that I have, I'm going to feed you. And I'm a country girl, so I'm going to feed you, right? And I'm a cook, so I'm going to feed you. But what the Lord said to me was, pay attention, daughter. Look at the name on there. So let me go to Cash App. See, the Lord said, look at her name. And I said, look at her name. Mind you, I just woke up, so my eyes are a little dry. Her name is Chelsea, whatever. But her cash tag says Dark Crystal. So that's when my discernment goes off. I said, okay. So the Lord said, pull up her picture. I wish I could show you, but my iPad don't have it. Oh, you know what? Let me get my phone in my purse. So the Lord said, look at the picture. So I'm like, okay, Holy Spirit, let me see what you're talking about. Now, when I go to the picture, but first, let me back the car up and let y'all in. I hear a voice say, send her $20. So I say, Lord, is this you? I'm telling me to send her $20. Let me just make sure. So the Lord said, zoom in and look at her picture. So when I look at her picture, and I want to see if y'all can see it. It's a school of witch, right? School of witch and wizard. Who are you playing with? And I went to go to war in the spirit, but I had so much peace on me. I went to war in the spirit anyway, but it was a joy that came over me. And then what dropped in my spirit was victory belongs to Jesus. So I say that to say this. Somebody was already in the spirit and they had already knocked that out. But the victory belonged to Jesus. Jesus had already did his big one. But God said these witches, see, they're coming for your heart. See, I'm going to do a part 2 because I'm at 9 minutes already. Because it's another part to this message. Because there's a warning there. Because a lot of y'all in la la land. And you don't want to accept the fact that there's witches and warlocks out here. And they putting curses on you. They're putting curses on your bloodline. They're putting curses on your family. See, just like the Lord got his vessels, the devil got his as well. You got to wake up. You have to wake up. Because the moment you could use that power that God give you in your tongue, it's on and popping. Because the enemy really scared of you. And I'm about to come to part 2. I'm about to come back with part 2.